everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Allison, and today we are going to be doing a writing experiment. If you don't know, I am 100% full-blooded pantser. I fly by the seat of my pants when I write a novel, and that's how I've always done it. I am going to turn myself into a planter today. If you're totally confused and you don't know what I'm talking about, in our lovely writing community, we have pantsers, planters, and planters. So a pantser is someone who does not plot anything. They just write the story off the seat of their pants, like I said. Just type whatever comes to mind, word vomit onto the page, and fix it later. A planter is someone who does a little bit of both. So they will have a general idea of what they're going for, have certain plot points, but they still kind of word vomit onto the page and pants themselves into the story. Planter is someone who plans every single beat of the story and knows exactly where they're going when they're writing the story. I am scared, but I've always wanted to try this. I want to jump out of my comfort zone and try something that I'm not necessarily comfortable with. I love Kate Kavanaugh's writing experiments videos, and I wanted to do one that I felt like I might be able to do. I'm going to show you what I have for my materials of getting ready to plan an entire novel. So this is my arsenal that I have right now. I have a story that I want to write after I finish the Dark Radiance stories because I do not want to touch that writing flow. I just feel like if I started plotting everything, it would mess up the way that the story flows, and just it would mess up that vibe of the story. So I'm just gonna kind of push that aside and work on that. I'm not gonna write this story right away. Maybe for NaNoWriMo in November I will write this, because I plan on doing daily nano writing vlogs if I'm able to, but I currently am not going to write this. I just want to plot it out and see if I can do this. Now you're wondering, Allison, what do you plan on writing? Well, a fantasy book. What's new? But this one is a retelling. I really want to write a retelling of the Hercules myth. I love Greek myths. I love that origins, and I'm gonna confess something to y'all that I've never confessed to anyone in the booktube or authortube community. I've never read Percy Jackson. I know, bad Allie. They're all on my bookshelf, but I have never read those, and I don't want to cross-contaminate my myth and like my origin or anything like that with that story. So I feel like that is a good way to go into it. I haven't read a lot of Greek retellings. Like, I've never read Circe, this book. I see it all the time when I work, but I have not read it. I want to read it, but just haven't gotten the time to do it. So all I'm going to tell you is it is a Hercules retelling, and that's it, because I don't want to give it away, because this story I love so much. But I started it a while ago when I had a meltdown over Dark Radiance, and I was like, I'm never gonna get Dark Radiance published. I'm never gonna get it queried. It was a whole mess. But I chose this notebook, and it's very Greek myth kind of idea. I would love a book cover to be gold and this navy color. It'd be really pretty. And it kind of goes with the theme. And then I also have these papers. So when I started this retelling story, I found this thing. It's called Story Planner, and you plan a better story, and it's just storyplanner.com, and it gives you like a novel launcher. So it gives you certain points. So like this one is your novel outline. Step 6, set the stage, introduce your character, an event or a decision, a turning point. So it gives like beats to go off of, and there's different steps for each one. Like step 1 is explore an idea. Step 2, or this is step 3. Step 3 is your central character, your plot points, and your story structure, and just a whole bunch of other stuff. And I thought this was going to be really useful for me to kind of base some stuff off of, because I don't really know how I want to plot. And the other one is the Save the Cat method. I printed out the Save the Cat 15 beats sheet, and I'm going to try to use this to incorporate into my plotting as well. But I am going to be doing this weekend, and I'm going to try to incorporate each step and kind of go through it. You might get a little more tidbits of this project. I don't know how much I want to give away just because I love it so much, and I don't know, I always get nervous sharing stuff. I know I shouldn't. Yeah, I'm excited to go on this journey. I may lose my mind. You may see me cry. Let's get into day one. So, I have my coffee brewed, and inside here is a hazelnut coffee with almond milk caramel flavored creamer, and it's so good. But it's really hot right now, so I'm gonna set that over there. But I am getting started on my adventure to becoming a plotter. I have sort of been pushing this off today. I took some Instagram photos. I treated myself to watching the Hillywood podcast, which, if you don't know, I adore the Hillywood show. I've been watching them since their episodes. They're a big inspiration to me, so yeah. But I have been avoiding this. But now it's time to get down to business to see if I can plot out this novel, and I will check back in with you once disaster strikes, because I know it's going to strike. But let me get into this. And I'm nervous. So I changed because I had to go outside and I didn't want to go outside in white. But I changed into something more appropriate, a Hercules shirt, you know, just to give me a little inspo. But I just got through part 1 of the story planner plotting sheet, and I really like it. It's really interesting because it goes into just basic themes that you might need, like characters for ideas, a few ideas for the entire plot, give me a synopsis that can change. So I really like that. Now I'm moving into 2, which is explore your concept, and it will go into which aspects of your story suggest actions and which aspects of your story suggest new possibilities. So it's just like diving deeper into the story. And for that, I'm going to need to break out my handy dandy Mythology by Edith Hamilton book. This is one that I found at my local Barnes & Noble, and I was recommended when I was looking into things, and online it was highly recommended, this particular author. But if you have any other suggestions for mythology books, let me know. So I'm going to continue with my process of plotting. Right now it's really fun, but I know when I have to get into the nitty-gritty plot points, I'm gonna want to rip my hair out, and you're gonna see that. So you've been warned. like this vlog is just me changing outfits every 5 seconds. I went outside and I helped my dad build my mom this like laundry sink that she wants for Mother's Day, which is tomorrow, and also her birthday is Monday, so she gets double the weekend. So I was all sweaty. I just currently finished part 2 of the novel launcher, which I want to get through all of Story Planner and start on the Save the Cat method. The camera's gonna die because I accidentally left it on. So I'm gonna try to do section 3 of this novel Story Planner, and then I will check back in because I have to charge my camera. So wish me luck. It's Save the Cat time. It's also 2:30 in the morning, so that's fun. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm terrified of. I've never done the Save the Cat method, but I've heard it works for a lot of people, and I thought I'd give it a try. And I don't know if this is the right way to do it, or if you're supposed to like use this while you're writing. I don't know, but I'm gonna like plot like the idea, but yeah, it's gonna be a wild ride. I'd like to get at least Act 1 done tonight so I can finish Act 2 and 3. Is that gonna happen? I don't know, because I'm very scared right now. I'm very scared and I'm very nervous. So let's see if I can get this done in a way that makes sense and makes sense in plotting, but who knows if I'm actually doing this correctly. But is there actually a real way, like a correct way to plot books? I don't think so. Did I just plot that entire novel in less than an hour? Who am I? Am I a plotter now? Am I a plancer? I feel like this should have been harder. Maybe I didn't do it right. I have no idea. I guess I will talk about it tomorrow morning when I can put a coherent thought together, because right now I'm so flabbergasted that I was able to get this done. Or maybe it's just because it's a different story, it's easier. But I have an idea for maybe another version of this series kind of experiment thing with plotting. But I'll talk about that more tomorrow in the next clip, or for you in the next clip. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now because I'm kind of weirding myself out. Okay, bye. So it's a couple days later and I've had time to reflect on my plotting journey. I think that this particular plotting journey is different because it's a different book. I think Dark Radiance is very, I don't know how to describe it. It's very much a different writing journey that I went on, and I feel like this one's going to be different as well, which I don't know if anyone else has had that experience, but I personally have only written a full-length novel, like seriously, with Dark Radiance. I wrote other stuff when I was younger, but it was more like fun stuff. It wasn't anything like, I'm gonna publish this. So I think that that might be it. But I also feel like maybe I'm growing as an author. Maybe this is something that I'm growing towards. But that being said, I did have fun with this experiment. I plotted a whole novel, and I think the next time I do this, because I am planning on doing this, I'm going to take some of our favorite author tubers techniques and use them. Maybe the poster board method or the whiteboard method. use one of those and choose an author tuber to use their plotting techniques or their outlining techniques. Let me know down below who you'd like to see me do, and I'll try to look into their plotting stuff, but I had a really fun time. Let me know down below if you enjoyed me doing a writing experiment, and I will see you next time in Wonderland Loves. Bye!